Previously on Junior's Big World.
All right, guys, I'm gonna show y'all this scenario one more time, just so y'all won't think that I'm tripping. I blew it out of proportion. So check this out. So you see where this guy is right here at the stop sign. Remember, that's where I was. So my forklift driver comes to me on my driver's side. He said, "Hey, I'm ready for you. Just turn right, make the right turn." And he said, "Just turn right and go in the middle." So I did what he said. I'm right there. I go right, and I go straight to the middle. And that's when I had the confrontation. He didn't say turn right at that stop sign and turn right and then come here where I'm at. He told me to turn right and go to the middle. So that's why when I turned right, I just kept going straight, and then I just made sure I was in the middle of zone D. He didn't say turn right and then turn right. So if y'all think I'm tripping, that's on y'all. So yeah, that's what happened. As I waking up out of my slumber here at the Flying J in Houston, I see my guy has call hauling the 2 cyber trucks and a G-Wagon. The things you see at the truck stop. I'm trying to see what he's hauling. I can't see. Looks like a hot shotter. Okay, I thought it was a flatbed guy. I'm not sure what kind of truck he has, but I just all of a sudden heard a screeching sound. So I don't know if he stopped short of hitting somebody or what. But I had my blinds closed. Now they're open for definitely. I'm making sure I didn't get hit or about to possibly get hit. So yeah, that's the dark side of the truck stop they don't mention. Is occasionally you might be awakened if somebody is screaming, yelling, brake screeching, or someone rocks your truck or hits your truck. Yeah, I need to go dump this trash too while I'm up.
Joker once said, "When you see someone who's always calm, incredibly kind, and avoiding conflicts, be careful. This person notices everything. They remain silent because they know if they're let loose, it will hurt. They keep everything inside, choosing to stay calm. But the day it explodes, it's a real storm. And the one who triggered that anger will bear the brunt. Don't mistake their silence for weakness, because behind every smile, there is something that will surprise you."
Good morning, world. I know it's dark. Y'all not gonna be able to see me right now, so I flip the camera. But it's so crazy. This is the 3rd time this has happened to me, but it's like there's always something new each day at a truck stop that the schools and nobody can prepare you for. So I usually don't record it. Like I said, this will be the 3rd time, but I'm recorded this time. At a truck stop, I know people, you know, they say sometimes you got to get creative if you don't see a parking spot, but to intentionally block people in, that's just ignorant and stupid, especially when you got curves. To get your CDL, you have to know how to parallel. You should know how to parallel park, or just get as close as you can to a curve. Never block nobody in like this fool did. So let me get you some light so you can see me. I literally, I didn't just wake up. I thought when I woke up, when my alarm went off, I thought, okay, well maybe he's about to straighten up and do a straight line back or something. I thought maybe he's about to do a straight line back, but nah. He got me blocked in. He got several other truckers blocked in. He just parked. He's parked for today. Because my alarm went off 30 minutes ago. He's not taking a 30-minute break. He is parked until one of us says something to him. And I don't know if these other guys are asleep or afraid, but you know, when it's time for me to get up out of here, I'm going to say something to him. So let's go. Let's... Park right here. Got a curb over there. Curb right here. He parks right here. I literally can't make this shit up. It's just stupid. Just went and got my coffee. Really hoping old boy is gone. I really don't want to have to deal with this shit this morning. Sorry about my language. I really don't want to have to deal with this morning. I didn't start my clock like I wanted to because I didn't know how long it's going to take Buddy to move. And I didn't want my clock going because then that's only going to lead me to be more angry. Like, dude, time is money. You definitely wasting my time now. So hopefully he's gone. No, he's still there. So I guess I'm gonna have to handle this and put my coffee down because I don't want to have to, throw my coffee on him or whatever. So let's see how this goes. Just in case something happens. Out of all the places, you park right here and block us all in? Huh? You couldn't creep up to that curb? Or that curb behind us? You could have, but you just didn't. You don't care. Alright. This is the reason that truck drivers be beating up other truck drivers. Or they pull your fifth wheel or you're sealed in the back. Alright. He could have been did that shit. He could have been creeped up to that curb. I'm sorry. It's the stupid stuff like this. I'm sorry. It's stupid stuff like that we shouldn't have to deal with. We already dealing with the company or the broker if you're an operator. The attitudes when we have to go to these guard shacks or even the lumpers. They have attitudes and we have to pay them. Then we got to deal with idiots like him who just, you saw him, he didn't give a shit. He said, I'm out of, I don't have any time. And I'm like, it's a curb back there, it's a curb up there. You couldn't creep up there? I don't have any time. He don't care. Like I told him, this is why truck driver violence happens. This is why somebody will beat you up, pull your fifth wheel, break your seal, cut your airlines. This is why that stuff happens, because people like him. Man, that really gets on my nerves. All the stuff we gotta deal with now, we gotta deal with stupid. And this is why I don't be recording this, because I be getting passionate about stuff like this, about just stuff that's just blatantly. Like, we deal with too much as a truck driver, then we have to deal with truck drivers just being stupid and inconsiderate and lazy. We shouldn't have to deal with that. Hopefully my day hadn't even started. So yeah, my day hasn't even started and I gotta deal with this. Now, if he would have lied and been like, oh, I'm doing my 30-minute break, which he wasn't, because he's been here more than 30 minutes. I'd have been, all right, cool. Even though it's still not right that he blocked all of us in, I could understand, okay, he doing his 30-minute break. Maybe it's almost over. He didn't say that. Y'all saw him. I'm out of time. You couldn't just creep over to one of these curves? And he still has me blocked in. I'll be damned. Okay, I'm gonna have to fuck him up now. All right, everybody. So now my days of, well, I guess I have to include that part at the truck stop as part of my day. But my real day still hasn't started. I got here really early. I'm due here at 7. It's 5:07. They're not open. But my reasoning for doing it is, of course, most of these places I go to, I don't know where they are. This is my first time. And usually when you're in a big city like Houston, that's where I'm at, currently still in Houston, I had to leave early because I didn't want to be late being stuck inside that traffic. So this is the lumber place that I'm picking up at, and I just backed into where I'm at. I didn't want to park on the street. I didn't really know if I could park on the street, but I'm assuming I'm gonna pull straight in, or if they tell me to back in, that's where I'll go in, over there where those other trucks are parked. I'm assuming those are company trucks, and yeah, like only my shirt pulling up. But yeah, that's this is the continuation of my day. So what wound up happening, as y'all saw, the dude clearly didn't care. I understand, I've ran out of time before, but to, you know, to intentionally block people in, that ain't cool. And it wasn't just me. He had several of us blocked in, and the other guys, some of them were asleep, some of them were just sitting there, trucks blowing their horn, but nobody, you know, went up to approach him like I did. And I didn't approach him, you know, on some gangster stuff. I asked questions. I'm like, hey man, you decide just to park right here and block us all in? You know, to get creative with parking, there's nothing wrong with that, but don't intentionally block people in. I understand that traffic, stuff happens that can cause you to run your clock out. But if you can make it to the truck stop, you can creep in, keeping your speed underneath 5 mph, and find a curve to park against. Don't intentionally block people in, because all you're doing is causing a future confrontation. And like I told him, this is why truck drivers get into it with each other. This is why a truck driver will pull your fifth wheel. That's why my trainers always told me in the morning, when part of my pre-trip is to check and make sure my fifth wheel is still engaged and that my arm is pushed in, because he said truck drivers will pull your fifth wheel. They may have issues either with you or with the company, and in retaliation they'll do that. With him parking right there blocking us in, and he basically was asleep, knocked out, someone could be like, okay, well, you got me blocked in, you doing this to me, so to do it to you, I'm gonna pull your fifth wheel, or I'm gonna break your seal, or I'm gonna cut your airlines, or I'm gonna stab your tires. I mean, he would have brought that on himself. It had somebody, I wasn't gonna do it to him, but if somebody did do that to him, he brought it on himself for blocking people in. He had like, I want to say 10 of us blocked in. And you saw him on the video, he doing like this. He didn't care. He's like, I ran out of time. I ran out of time. What do you want me to do? I'm like, it's a curve back there. There's a curve in front of you. You know, park next to the curve. You don't have to be great at parallel parking. Just park up against the curve, do your 30-minute or whatever he had to do, and then move. Don't block people in. I don't get it. That's one thing I don't do. Now, every now and then, even at rest areas, you might run into that scenario, but usually at the rest area, I know y'all couldn't see me. I'm just talking. There we go. But usually at a rest area, people are more considerate and they will park behind you, because they know most people are pulling out from a rest area. You're not gonna back up. At least most people don't back up. You just pull straight out. So typically you'll, oh, my bad. I cut on my check system. I'm trying to cut on the interior. So at a rest area, you'll wake up, you do your pre-trip, you'll have somebody park behind you. I've done that. I'm not blocking you in, I'm not blocking out. I still leave room so people can go around me. But if I don't see any spots, I park behind the truck in front of me, because I know that truck is gonna pull out, and then I'll wake up and then I'll just pull into that spot. That's what I do. I don't park in front of somebody blocking them in, because, you know, they were able to, you know, fortunate enough to get there in time to get a spot, and just block them in because I couldn't get a spot. No, that ain't cool, and that's not right. But, you know, everybody's different. All right, guys, they just opened up, and it's always an obstacle. I have to pull up into this ramp, number 16. I got these pillars, the car, but I have to go right here, ramp 16. Of course, I'm gonna make it into a sight side and We'll figure it out. But this is where I have to back up into door 16. So, got the papers, headed back to the truck, and wish me luck. Well, you guys, change of events. I was halfway into the door, and the guy was like, "Oh no, my friend, you don't have to back into here." He said I could just make it straight, and he'll load me from the street. Thank God, because he said a lot of people have hit. That's why they got those posts in front of the fire hydrant. A lot of people have hit the fire hydrant, so hey, the boy's gonna get in there. I was halfway in there, I just had to get back underneath the trailer, and then yeah, he told me I didn't have to worry about it. Good people here. I was using that bag as my guide, like a pilot when it's windy. Somebody in the airplane, they use the flag. I was using that as my guide to guide me in. So I knew as long as my driver's side corner was close to that, I wasn't gonna hit the trailer on the other side. So yeah, that's what I was doing. And as you can see, I'm straight. So I don't know if I have to remove my bulkhead or not, but I'm gonna ask them. All right, everybody, so here's the load. Like I said, it's pretty simple, and he stacked it perfectly for me, so my tarp should come out perfect. And when I was saying alternating pulls, so on the other side, I have the hook on the other side, and it's winched down the other side, and it's vice versa. So I threw the strap this way, connected this way, I threw this one over there, and I have one of these on that side. So yeah, that's my load. Now I just have to tarp it and get on up out of here. And you wonder how I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna have to climb on top of my bulkhead, Spider-Man up there, and tarp it. All right. Good morning, everybody. I'm so sorry. I realized I didn't show y'all my finished tarp job. I'm here at the truck stop. I'm in Jackson, Mississippi, literally 8 minutes from where I'm delivering. But that's the tarp. Mean and bed back here. Yeah, that's the back of the tarp job. So yet again, different state, different city. I got an idiot got me blocked in, so of course you know I'm gonna go wake him up. Got this idiot got me blocked in. We'll go this side of it. We could have parked right there. This spot was open when I parked. Yep. I'm gonna wake him up, but it's time for me to go. I'll catch y'all later.